we're getting in some breaking inputs on the story. Terror outfit Kashmir Freedom Fighters has taken responsibility for this killing of the Kashmiri Pandit Sunil Kumar. This is the latest. We are now learning that the terror outfit Kashmir Freedom Fighters, or KFF, has taken responsibility for the killing of the Kashmiri Pandit Sunil Kumar. For more details, let's quickly go across to Tejinder, who's joining us with these breaking inputs. Tejinder, if you could take us through all the latest information that is reaching you now.
Yes, you see, the Kashmir Freedom Fighters, which is a terror outfit, has taken the responsibility for today's killing of Kashmiri Pandit Sunil Kumar and the injury of his brother. The statement which the Kashmir Freedom Fighters, a terror outfit, which they have issued, they are saying that these people, they generated inputs. They were rather sharing inputs with the security agencies about the movement of the terrorists in the area, and they were forcing people to unfurl tricolor. So this is why they were targeted, but this seems to be a ploy of these terror outfits to divert the investigating agencies, because these terrorists know that they have been targeting Kashmiri Pandits, and they don't have any, they just want excuses so as to put the onus on Kashmiri Pandits for what is happening in Kashmir, and that is why they are giving these type of statements. The Kashmir Freedom Fighter, this terror outfit, they have now issued this statement wherein they are saying that these Kashmiri Pandit brothers, they were forcing the people of the locality to unfurl tricolor in their localities, and that is why they were targeted. But the security apparatus in Kashmir Valley, they say that these terrorists, they would be soon identified and they would be neutralized. Yes.
Also, Tejinder, it's very important to talk about how Kashmir Freedom Fighters, this terror group, has been particularly targeting the Kashmiri Pandits in the valley, considering we are already aware that it was the same group that had taken responsibility for killing of the bank manager who was shot dead in South Kashmir's Kulgam district back in June.
See, there are three main terror outfits in the Kashmir Valley, that is Jaish-e-Mohammed, the Lashkar-e-Toiba and the Hizbul Mujahideen. All other terror outfits, be it the TRF or the KFF or this Kashmir Freedom Fighters, these are just those terror outfits which are just the frontal for those main terror outfits which are based out in Pakistan. So, in order to escape the sword of FATF, that is the Financial Action Task Force, Pakistan created these pseudo names for those terror outfits which are already working in Kashmir. So TRF is a frontal for Lashkar, and various other terror outfits. They are just a frontal for those main two terror outfits that are operational in Kashmir.
Right.
Yes, and we know that in earlier killings also, TRF, which is a frontal of Lashkar-e-Toiba, they had taken responsibility of those killings, and now the Kashmir Freedom Fighters, which is a frontal of Jaish-e-Mohammed, has taken responsibility for the killing of the Kashmiri Pandit and the injuring of his brother. Yes.
Right, Tejinder, I'm going to request you to stay with us, because it's important to also talk about these targeted killings that have been taking place alone in 2022. Remember, this is the 9th targeted killing that we are looking at just in the year 2022. Let's take you through all those hate attacks that have taken place in Kashmir. On May 7th, Ghulam Hasandar, he was a constable, he was shot dead on May 7th. That's when the spate actually began. On 12th of May, Rahul Bhatt, a Kashmiri Pandit, was shot dead. But that was not the only killing in May. Again, on May 13th, Riaz Ahmed Tokar, a constable, was shot dead. Again, not the only killing in May. On May 24th, Saifullah Qadri, a constable, again shot dead. Then we also look at Amreen Bhatt. She was a TikTok artist, as we all remember. She was shot dead simply for posting videos on TikTok. On 31st of May, Rajni Bala, who was a Kashmiri Hindu again and a teacher, was shot dead in broad daylight. On 2nd of June, Vijay Kumar, a Hindu bank manager, was shot dead. Again, this was not the only killing, and this is the killing that we are talking about, which was taken responsibility of by Kashmir Freedom Fighters. Now, on 2nd of June, Dilkush, a Hindu laborer, who was a migrant laborer, was shot dead on 2nd of June. We are now cut to 16th of August, Sunil Kumar, a Kashmiri Hindu who has been shot dead in an orchard. We all are aware of the fact that his brother is grievously injured. He is currently in a hospital. Let's also bring you some more inputs that have come in from Shopian. Let's get you a ground zero report by Irshad.
यही सुनील और पिंटू का जो है घर है और आप देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे तमाम लोग हैं जो गांव के लोग जमा है। सुनील और पंडित जो अपने बाग में काम कर रहे थे, उस दौरान उन पे फायरिंग कर दी गई। जो सुनील की जो मौत है मौके पे भी वाक़ा हुई है और जो पिंटू है वो अभी श्रीनगर आर्मी बेस हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट है, जहाँ उसकी जो सेहत है मुस्तहकम बताई जा रही है। फिलहाल इस इलाके को पूरा कार्डन ऑफ किया गया है। यहाँ पे जो लोकल है वो यहाँ पे आए हैं, वो इनके घर पहुँच चुके हैं और आप देख सकते हैं ये तस्वीरें जो है उनके घर की तस्वीरें हैं।
All right, so those are the latest visuals we are bringing to you of Kumar's residence. Sunil Kumar was shot dead in broad daylight, and as has been pointed out by our Jammu Bureau Chief, the responsibility for this attack has been owned up by the terror group Kashmir Freedom Fighters. And remember, the big question still remains, and that is, when will these targeted killings stop in the valley? Let's also get